Here we have a difference equation for simple two-gene regulatory network. X activates Y, and the parameter values Pxy and Py meet these requirements. Now, let's say we have a positive autoregulation. So this Y protein activates itself, and the difference equation for this network will be like this. Plus P sub Pa, which stands for positive autoregulation, y of I minus 1, plus Py y I minus 1. Now let us combine these two terms together, and P sub xy x I minus 1 plus P sub Pa plus P sub y y I minus 1. P sub Pa is greater than 0. And let's call this new parameter value P sub y prime. P sub prime is greater than P sub y. Because of this, we know that this P sub Pa is greater than 0. This means that you can consider this P sub y prime as kind of new degradation parameter. And if that value increases, that means there is less degradation. Your steady state increases and also your response time increases. This is 100% and this is 50%, and this time is tau. But your dynamics without positive autoregulation has a response time which is tau. When you have this positive autoregulation, your steady state level increases and your response time also increases. We know that P sub y is between 0 and 1, but since we are adding this new term P sub Pa to this P sub y prime can be greater than 1. And in this case, actually, the protein levels will blow up. So we will have something like this. The levels will keep increasing. Now I want to start talking about negative autoregulation. So we have X gene activating Y gene, and this is inhibiting itself. So Y protein is transcription inhibitor. Let me write difference equation for this. So y of I is equal to P sub xy times xi minus 1. And now we have this term minus P negative autoregulation. So this Na stands for negative autoregulation. Y of I minus 1 term here plus P sub y I minus 1. This P sub Na is a positive value. This is positive value, but we have this negative sign. Basically, this term will decrease y of I because of this negative sign here. Now, by combining these two terms here, we can have something like this. Plus P sub y minus P sub Na y of I minus 1. And let's call this P sub y minus P sub Na P sub y double prime. Because this is positive value, P sub Na is positive value, this value is less than P sub y. So the net effect will be more degradation. When we have this negative autoregulation, steady state level decreased and the response time also decreased. And note that this Py minus P sub Na should be greater than or equal to 0. That means the value of P sub Na should satisfy this condition.